This segment is sponsored by Serotonin Plus. Have you been struggling with your weight control, especially during this pandemic? Have you tried many diets and eventually failed? I spoke to board-certified internal medicine physician and weight loss specialist, Dr. Robert Posner, about his Serotonin Plus weight loss program that has helped tens of thousands of people across the United States lose weight and keep that weight off. Dr. Posner, thank you so much for joining us today for Great Day Washington, and to tell us a little bit about why is it so hard for people to lose weight?
If people could do it on their own, Ellen, 70% of our country would not be overweight. Lots of factors go in: slowing metabolism, chemical cravings for carbohydrates, stress eating, boredom eating. All these things put together make it really difficult for people to do this on their own.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Like, why is it so difficult for us to we feel like it's willpower, right? I just want to do it on my own. Why is it hard?
Yeah, it's not really people's fault, Ellen. Especially, I think females can appreciate the concept of cravings for carbohydrate. In our medically supervised program, we have a unique patented serotonin nutraceutical that staves off carbohydrate cravings. Because at the end of the day, losing weight is a fairly simple idea dietary-wise: high protein, low carb. But Ellen, when we're craving those carbohydrates, it makes it really much more difficult to lose the weight.
Oh, I understand that completely. I understand absolutely those cravings. Okay, so you mentioned your program. What is the Serotonin Plus weight loss program, and then how is it different from other programs people might have tried before?
Ellen, I've been running the Serotonin Plus weight control program here in the DC area for almost 20 years. And we have the exclusive use of a patented serotonin technology that I developed that reduces carbohydrate cravings. We have a dietary plan based on real food, so we're not selling shakes and bars and prepackaged meals, none of which, by the way, have a chance for long-term success. We also use prescription medication, Ellen, that boosts metabolism and take away appetite. And very importantly, we put into play weekly visits with a Serotonin Plus counselor that helps people stay on course and change behavior patterns.
There's no sense of defeat other than when you don't feel good about how you look, you feel like you're overweight, you are overweight. For people who are struggling with this, they feel down on themselves. What's your message to them right now?
Well, it's all about positive energy going forward. So we try really hard in our program, Ellen, to always encourage people. There will be times where weight control is going to be difficult. That's okay. But never feel guilty or embarrassed about asking for help. At the Serotonin Plus program, we've now put over 20,000 people through the program. And we're not just here, but also nationally through other doctors' offices, because we've learned that people need support, help, and also the use of medication, potentially the right nutraceuticals to keep them on course.
Something else I love that you said, that this will last. You don't want to do something that's just the quick fix, but your program, it will continue with people, right? It's a lifestyle change.
Ellen, you hit it exactly on the head. We're not a diet. Too often people, when they're trying to control weight, decide to go on a diet. So there's a start date and an end date, and usually frustration sets in. We're all about long-term support. For instance, I blog for my patients every day, not once a week or once a month, but every day people get messages from me. My counselors are constantly supporting people. Even post-program, we offer free monthly visits with us post-program to keep people on course and keep the accountability going. We know how to help people lose weight and help them keep the weight off.
Okay, so for people who are listening to this, they are frustrated. They're inspired by your message of positivity. How do they reach out and contact you and get started?
Sure. Our website is S as in Sam, P as in Paul, diet.com. Phone number 703-866-4144. And we love to help people. Ellen, let me kind of tell you a little bit about how passionate I am now more than ever. I've always been passionate about trying to help people prevent diseases. And even before COVID, obesity-related comorbidities were killing over 350,000 Americans a year. And now, on top of that, COVID risk issues, they all revolve around weight control: the diabetes, hypertension, lung disease. So it is critically important that people with weight control problems out there get a hold of that weight, and we can help them do that.
Yeah, this year highlighted that more than ever, the disparities in health, especially.
Absolutely. It's not coincidence, Ellen, that the United States is being ravaged with COVID deaths more than other countries. We're one of the most obese countries in the world. It's not a coincidence.
Is there any last message you want to leave people with as they're thinking about joining you?
Absolutely. Ellen, the last message is this: weight control is not your fault. There are many factors that go into this that make it difficult. So never feel embarrassed about reaching out for help from a doctor. We know how to help people control weight, and don't feel embarrassed about picking up that phone or contacting us.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that support. Dr. Posner, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks a lot for having us, Ellen. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
So again, you can schedule your free consultation today by calling 703-866-4144, or you can also visit spdiet.com. We'll be right back.